My name is Marshall Strong, for those of you who do not know me yet and you're getting this video. So I've been doing real estate for 22 years. My channel is about real estate investing and development. The last week, what I want to talk about is being a man and dating and women. And the reason I want to talk about that is because I was poor and then I became rich. I was in love, then I became broken, then I became strong. And what I learned from all this, I'm going to add in there ADHD. A lot of people have that these days, and it comes from trauma, which could be getting spanked or getting taken advantage of in different ways. Comes a lot of different things. You could be in trauma in your mama's belly when she's stressed out. So pretty much everybody has a level of trauma. So we all probably have a level of ADHD. Some of us have more. And what I think ADHD is hyperpower, hyperfocus. Because I have a lot of energy and I'm always in the moment. Well, I'm mainly in the moment and I'm super energetic because I'm healthy and work out every day. But I've been able to apply that to real estate, selling over 2,000 homes, teaching over 40 agents to make over 100K their first year in real estate in every single market with rates over 4%, or rates going over 4% in 1 year. And now my focus on is being learning humans and female nature. And the reason is because it cost me $1 million. So then I figured I might as well figure this out. And growing up, my blueprint was get money, get family, then I'll be happy. I had it all 2018 for about 2 months before it all went away. Got kicked out of my house, kids taken for 8 months, basically set up. And in order to fight the system, I started investing and giving up over $500,000 selling real estate in 2 years, and been investing, and now I'm back to selling and getting through all the baby mama drama. But my point is, I've grown from this. I've learned from this. I haven't jumped into another relationship. I've been single for 4 years. I've dated about 4 to 5 women. Well, more women than that, but I call dating 3 to 6 months. So I've learned a lot. I've learned from experts like Casey Zanders and many other people. So check them out if you haven't watched them. Casey Zanders is 100% right on everything he says. So I just left the gym, and I've known somebody that I ran into for a long time. I have a couple kids, wife, and I have to get home in a certain time, and I got to take care. I got to run the kids because my wife, all this stuff. And I just told him this. I just said, look, go make more money, man. That's your wife's job. Give it to your wife. Now here, and this is going to sound really bad, but here's what it is. My kid's mom didn't work, supported her, did everything. She wanted a housekeeper, didn't want to clean. And no matter what I gave her, it was never enough. Until I had an ultimatum, because I drew the line, which I didn't do because I was focused on making a lot of money, keeping my family together. So sometimes lines you got to pick which battle, right? So I picked my battles as wise as I could have until the day came that I had to pick a line, and I didn't let her cross a line. And when that happened, I got kicked out of my house. Simple as that. But it's because I was dropping my boundary line many times to calm the situation. And this is what most men do. And this is why happy wife, happy life, and I hate that shit. Because women in nature are manipulative and hypergamy. They always want to do better. So if you ain't leveling up, even if you are leveling up your life, look at Tom Brady. So it doesn't matter. What does matter is leveling up you and your life, and eventually you'll probably more than likely lose everybody that was in it because you're not the same version of you. But by doing this, you're going to get better. And I'm not saying treat women badly. I love women. But I understand more than they do what they tell you what they want, but it's not what they want. I was giving women what they wanted my whole life. Being a nice guy, opening doors, flowers, being on time, all that shit. They don't like that. They don't want that. They think they do, but they don't. I can tell you what they want because I've been dating now for 4 years. And I've had women tell me I was the best thing that ever happened to them, write me a letter, and then after them not being accountable and me not dropping my line or not lowering my standards, they moved on within a few months and getting engaged. Now, here's the thing. A lot of it matters on the age of women, too. You have to look at that. So when I date younger women, which I do quite often, you say they play more games. And I used to hate the games. And they do, but it's not their fault. It's hypergamy, it's nature, it's human nature. So here's the thing. I want to talk about marriage now. So I love the thought of being with somebody forever. I did. I don't know if I was sold on it as a kid. I just think that was, society's brainwashed us to get married. And because you have to think about this. I love God. I love the Bible. The one thing that I disagree with is marriage. And the only reason and I don't say I don't disagree with it, but I believe if you level up your life, like the people back in the Bible, they level up and they have multiple wives. Because if you're not leveling up and providing more than enough, and you can take care of more people, why can't you? So, and if you don't, then you're going to end up getting cheated on and left. That's just the way it is. I've had more than 10 beautiful girlfriends in my life. All gorgeous, because I had standards on looks over character. And because I'm a man. And it hasn't worked out very well for me. So I'm learning from my lessons. And what I can tell you is I've dated all kinds of women. And as soon as I'm interested and I show, even if I don't want, and I tell her I don't want commitment, when she sees me wanting to hang out with her more and more, boom, connection. It's the way it's human nature. So the only way to defeat this is to become the best you and never commit fully to anybody other than yourself. When I don't mean you can't get married and have a family and make it work, because 25% of people are happily ever after. Animals, 25% of them happily ever after. 25% of animals are monogamous. 25% of humans are happily monogamous. So numbers do not lie. Trial and error do. When you don't date enough, you're not going to learn this. And this is why men get married 2-3 times. And recently I talked to, just the other day, actually this last month, I've been talking to a lot of men, younger, older, the older ones, 2-3 wives. And it's all the same thing. It all comes down to, once a woman gets you, you have to keep providing and put in work, and they tend to, there's no reason for them to invest anymore once they get what they want. That's just the way it is. There's just no reason. Now, somebody, man or woman, will never put as much into something, in my opinion, once they know they have it. So I've been dating, and I enjoy the 3 to 6 month period, because that's when you get the best in the it's not even the real version. Once the real version comes out, you see who they truly are. So, but going back to the one relationship where she wrote a letter, it really opened my eyes. And I've seen this, that typically humans are looking out for themselves, which I get it. And I, on the other hand, most of my life was more giving than getting, because I didn't get, so I wanted to give what I didn't get. But what I've learned, that was selfish too, because I'm giving to get, right? I mean, that's eventually, you're retarded. Sorry, bad word. Shouldn't say that. I know it's horrible. You're not smart if you keep giving and not getting anything in return. Your value isn't that high. So it all comes down to exchange of value. Level up you, and everything else will be okay. But I swear on my life, the biggest thing, you need to get a good group of men around you that are doing better than you, most of them, so you can learn versus learning the hard way. Pain's the best teacher, but I'm going to tell you right now, smart man learns from his mistakes, a wise man learns from others. So Get with some good dudes. DM me if you guys have any questions.